Well, the coronavirus pandemic has changed our way of life so dramatically. It's affected how and if we work, also how we shop, how we dine, certainly how we travel or don't.
That's right. And tonight, Help Me Hank consumer investigator Hank Winchester looks at the impact of COVID-19 on the consumer.
It's affected our lives in ways we may have never expected. COVID-19 has taken thousands of lives, and it's also taken a toll on how we live. It's changed our patterns, our routines, and for some, it's taken their livelihood. The number of those collecting unemployment in Michigan is higher than ever, and collecting for many a challenge of its own.
It's just frustrating. I mean, you can't speak to anyone. I can't get through on the line. My internet connection is locked. I can't even get in there to even contact anyone.
Early on, the unemployment system in Michigan was simply overwhelmed. I heard from thousands of you unable to call.
The called party is temporarily unavailable.
Log on or get any answers. It was frustrating, to say the least.
While we've been working to make the system more user-friendly, doing so while responding to more than 2 million claims that the agency is currently working on has been a challenge.
Now many of those unemployment technical issues have been worked out, but I know some of you are still struggling. The small business owners in our area have shared their pain with me.
We're just going to keep the doors open and just try to keep people coming in. I'm hoping to survive this, ride it out. We've been here since '75. I'm not shutting my doors that easily.
The concern for catching COVID-19 has also changed the way we act with one another, the way we eat, shop, and live our lives. Restaurants forced to reinvent themselves, turning the attention from once packed dining rooms to takeout or delivery.
We had to adapt, basically. And so, coming up with new menus, new recipes for food that could be packaged properly to go.
Malls that were once slammed were strangely silent when the pandemic started. Stores offering delivery or curbside pickup now. Shoppers turning their attention to the web, and stores focusing on revealing big sales and promotions more and more online. The holiday season is also a popular travel season for many, but this year, hotels, airlines, the entire travel industry has been hit so hard. I flew Delta to Denver over the summer and was amazed to see everything being done on board to keep us safe. Yes, COVID-19 has changed life for us consumers in almost every possible way. But it's also taught us how we can adapt to this new normal, all in an effort to keep ourselves, our friends, and our families safe. And many stores have been reevaluating safety plans, working to make sure that you, the consumer and the shopper, that you're safe while you're there. Reality, though, is as we approach the holiday season, it appears more and more people are doing that shopping online. I'm Hank Winchester. Back to you.
And the Help Me Hank team wants you to continue to remain vigilant when it comes to scams. From the beginning of the pandemic, crooks have tried to capitalize on our worry and fears about this virus.
Exasperating. Price gouging, undelivered goods, imposters pretending to be government employees, the CDC, contract tracers, all of them trying to get to your money or to your personal information and data. We've got the latest on all of the scams at the Help Me Hank page of clickondetroit.com. Let's get back to Frank.
He's a COVID-19 survivor, an EMS technician who says he got coronavirus in the back of an ambulance as he worked to rescue other COVID-19 patients. While he's on the mend, he says his only way to save people now is through his powerful testimony. Paula Tutman has his message to all of us.
We're getting better. At first we could barely walk.
Today, Avery Garcia has rehab. It's also another day of juggling. Those bowling pins in the air include joy, sheer joy at surviving COVID-19, love and appreciation for his new bride, Juliana, and also in that mix, anger and frustration.
Where did we become so weak as a people that we can't do something so simple as put a piece of cloth over our face? We're not that weak as Americans.
Avery spent 2 months in the hospital in April. 35 of those days was unconscious on a ventilator. He almost died. He returned to say his I-do's outside the intensive care unit at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak in June, so that the doctors and nurses who saved his life could bear witness to the miracle of science that saved his life. And 3 months after his wedding day, he is still fighting the ravages of COVID-19.
Sometimes all you can do is get the mail. Sometimes you're just too tired for anything else.
The lung damage that COVID does is pretty extensive. You know, when you look at losing 40% of what your lung function is, it's amazing how it runs out at the top of the staircase.
Which were absolutely insurmountable now. Hard thing I can do now.
As he sees the numbers going up in the state and listens to the science deniers and the anti-maskers, he would be hopping mad, except he doesn't have the strength.
When it comes time to do things like open a jar, I'm the one running to her this time.
But he does have the will to tell people to take this seriously.
If anybody says, I don't need to do that, or I don't want to do that, or it's my right, our rights exist only as long as we're not infringing on the rights of other people. So my challenge is, are you really that weak as to think that you don't have to do your part? Because if you are, that's not very American at all now, is it?
It reminds me of the things I was hearing too, where people are like, well, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of COVID? And I'm like, no, I am terrified of hurting someone.
It's exhausting because we shouldn't have to dig deep and be angry and be furious to say, do the right thing.
Exactly.
Powerful testimony indeed. That was Paula Tutman reporting. Now, it could be at least a year before Avery can go back to work as an EMS technician. Devin?
Yeah, all right, Doc. Now, Local 4 is always tracking the data, the latest number of cases, the 7-day moving average, and the recoveries from the coronavirus.
And you can find it any time of day or night on a special section of our website. Click on Detroit.com.
All right, experiencing the opera from your car?
And understanding how antibodies work. Coming up, the creative way Dr. McGeorge used to help us understand what they are and how they protect us from viruses.